Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. My name's Melissa Gutierrez, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Black Foster Youth Handbook, my experience reading the book, and why I think this is an amazing book that every young person aging out of foster care should have their hands on. So just a little bit about me. I actually grew up in and out of the foster care system in San Diego County. So I wound up going into the system a couple different times, and my most recent time going back in, I came back into the system at the age of 14, and I actually stayed in all the way until I aged out or turned 18. So, coming out of the foster care world and out of the foster care system, you're really scared. Like, for me personally, I know that it was a really challenging time, easily one of the most challenging times in my life, because I just didn't have that support. I didn't have those connections. I had a lot of self-doubt. I had a lot of insecurities. And I would have really loved to have a book like this because it would have changed the game. It would have given me a blueprint. It would have given me some kind of tips. And most importantly, it would have let me know that I wasn't alone and I wasn't the only person that had this experience and that was struggling to kind of find their way coming out of it. So turning 18 and aging out of foster care. Aging out of foster care was really hard for me. I had a lot of challenges kind of navigating the adult world and didn't really know where to start. And as I went through this book, as I go through the Black Foster Youth Handbook, and as I was reading through the book, some of the things that stood out to me were the sense of hope that is pervasive throughout the book, the sense that you can do this and that there is a future for you. Angela does such a good job of really being like not only a spokesperson, but a cheerleader for every young person that, you know what, yes, you can do this, and here's how I did it. Let me share my tools and techniques to help you get to that next step. So really, really just an incredible tool that I wish I had had when I was going through it, because I know it would have helped me a lot. I know that would have been so huge for my experience, especially when there's not that many people coming out that really can relate. Like, I remember having social workers, I remember having case managers and people in my corner that I definitely appreciated, but I didn't know how to connect with them because they didn't come out of the foster care world. They didn't share that experience with me. And so it was really hard to connect with people and find my people and find my tribe and the people that I would connect with for the rest of my life. So I love this book. It is absolutely incredible. If you are a young person yourself, or if you are working with young people, please, I would urge you to read this book and to order it for your youth or for yourself, because it is a game changer. And what I really like about it is that it gives you a blueprint. So the thing about the book is it actually really walks you through step by step kind of where to start, and it starts with healing. And I love that. It starts with you and taking all of your whole self and just really loving yourself. And that message in itself, to love yourself and to be proud of who you are and to know that it's okay to be struggling, is something that I didn't hear when I was in the system. Like, I didn't really get to have that, that hey, it's okay, like this, it's gonna be okay. And having that kind of comfort and safety, you really feel as you're reading the book, you know that this is someone that, hey, has been through it and is in your corner. And it just really motivates you. So going through it and reading through it, I was motivated to get to the next step, to do the tasks in the book. And one other thing that I like about the book a lot as well is that it's very interactive. So it's going to ask you questions. It's going to have small tasks or assignments that are not meant to be like chores, but really are insightful and are engaging, and that help you learn about you a little bit better, and also help you learn about different tools and techniques to be able to really achieve like a holistic sense of wellness. So not just like the practical items of, here's some practical tips on how to navigate the adult world and how to age out and what to think about as you're making that transition, but also here's tips on how to just become a better person overall, how to be a better person, and how to love yourself, which is so huge, because I feel like that's the piece that was missing for me, is that I didn't really know how to love myself coming out of the system that was built to use and to abuse. And so, with that, really, really appreciate all of the work that Angela did in this book. This book is incredible, y'all. Like, please have a look, have a read, order it. It is absolutely phenomenal. What an incredible tool for young people to have in their tool belt. And like I said, this book is not just for youth of color. This would have been so amazing for me. Like, this would have been a game changer if I had had this coming out of the system, and I know it will be for so many others as well. So please encourage you to read and check it out. Definitely will not regret it. It has so many different tips, tricks, tools, techniques, and you just read it and you just leave with a sense of like, I got this. Like, I can do this. And that's thanks to the handbook. So check it out.